Crumbl cookies. You've heard of it. You've seen influencers all over your TikTok For You page chewing on these baby head-sized pucks of sugar.
We did it.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. I actually don't know what they look like. And this is the one I'm actually the least afraid of, which is Oreo. I'm actually really scared. Why am I sweating right now?
I don't know.
Why is she so afraid? Here we have our Crumbl cookies. I was like too scared to look at the cookies on the site, so I just closed my eyes and keyboard smashed. No, like I'm gonna actually cry. I have goosebumps. Oh no. I got the Eternal Doom cookie, guys. What is that? The Eternal Doom cookie. But like, what? Okay, well, I'm not gonna explain it if you don't know what it is. Like, it's a cookie of Eternal Doom. Oh, and peanut butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter. If you don't know about Crumbl Cookies is a franchise of cookies. Its whole gimmick is that each week it swaps out the flavors of cookies that are going to be sold at the store. So it encourages you to keep going back every week to try out these new flavors. And it honestly has an insane amount of flavors. You can imagine that having to create unique flavors for years has led to some pretty unique flavors. This one kills me because it's a Rice Krispie bar for $5. Because Crumbl is so unique in this business model of swapping out cookies every week, it's created a loyal fan base on Reddit who post about the weekly flavors, share photos of their Crumbl finds, and generally just share in the love of this wonderful cuisine. Psych. These guys hate Crumbl cookies. As an Oreo lover, this is not worth it. Seriously? What is this? Well, butter cakes suck. And extremely midweek. Awful tasting. Awful. This is so bad. Continuously getting worse. What even is this presentation? Terrible. No review this week. Probably big L from my source. Anyone else mildly disappointed by Lemon Bar? Lemon Bar is an amazing addition to this week's lineup. Hey, I don't really like the Lemon Bar. Anyone with me? The Lemon Bar is a great addition to this week's lineup. Okay, that's not really what I said. Lemon Bar is a great addition to this week's lineup. I found out about this subreddit the way a lot of people did, which is through this post. Are you fucking kidding me? Has Crumbl lost their fucking minds? An entire week of only pies? This is fucking stupid. Oh my fucking days. Being upset that there's pies on Thanksgiving is insane behavior. Call me crazy. I think this guy's got a point. I get that it's Thanksgiving week, but they're called Crumbl cookies. That's like if you went to Burger King and you said, hey man, can I just get a burger? And they were like, sorry, no burgers today, only tacos. Why? Cinco de Mayo. Based upon the very strong and passionate reactions to both the pies. In what? Yeah, I said the same thing. This is bullshit. And the people complaining about the pies, this is actually kind of cool. God forbid they do one crazy idea during the holidays. I was very curious about this subreddit. The CEO apparently doom scrolls this subreddit. I worked for Crumbl's corporate team, and I am not joking when I tell you they had to basically take away the CEO's phone because he was addicted to doom scrolling this subreddit. He almost fired an entire department because someone leaked a cookie lineup. I actually think I found the CEO's account. But first, hi, my name is Kenna and welcome back to another episode of me talking. Thanksgiving episode. And this year, I'm thankful for my Kens, which is what I call my subscribers. And Kens, what are you thankful for this year? And do not comment your mom again, okay? Oh, you think you're so funny. You think you're so clever. All right, so the first thing you'll notice about this subreddit is that they hate the word raw. Lady Gaga could not perform Bad Romance here. Rah, ooh la la. Roma. Crumbl Cookies is known to have very, very soft cookies, namely because they stick lumps of butter in it, like an ungodly amount of butter, and I really do mean ungodly. This is the greed that they talk about in the Bible. Today, we will not be getting into the nutritional contents of these cookies, which is something a lot of people dunk on them for. I mean, they are cookies, so I don't think anybody is expecting them to be healthy, but I will say that they are very shady with the amount of calories that they list, and it should be noted that if every household put these cookies out for Santa this Christmas, Santa wouldn't make it to the third house. By the second house, he would have a sugar crash and be out like a light. Anyone feeling nauseous and tired of Crumbl? I'm feeling everything tastes the same, and some items are just too sweet. Crumbl cookies makes the world's highest quality sweet treats. If you're feeling bad after eating them, try taking it slowly. Some have to work their way up to an entire cookie a day. Go in pieces and work your tolerance up. If you have to build up a tolerance to eat a junk food, you've done that junk food wrong. Now, Crumbl enthusiasts enjoy the softer cookie. Their whole thing is they like their cookies medium rare. And listen, I love a good soft cookie. If I wanted a hockey puck of dough, I would go to the end of Santa's route and eat the cookies that have been left out for several hours. But, raw dough. We were sent raw dough. When I called the store, they said it's policy not to refund for complaints of raw cookies because they have a softer cookie. But this is literally raw. That thing's not medium rare. That thing's alive still. It's crawling with so much bacteria. It's twitching like the blob. If you suggest a cookie is raw, they get so mad. Everyone that defends these cookies not being raw is crazy. Every single cookie is raw, wet. I don't know how a company can serve stuff that can literally make people sick as its norm. If you put a microscope to any cookie like you did here, it'll look like that OP. Just go back to eating Chips Ahoy. We like them like this. The Chips Ahoy bit got me. I know they thought they were like the salute meme. Hey, I think this burger is raw. If you wanted a burnt burger, go to Burger King. All right. I can't. They're serving only tacos this week. Here we make our meat raw. So if you're too soft for that, either get hard or get out. My cookie has a metal rod in it. Oh, is it crunchy enough for you now? Chips Ahoy, Sailor Boy, Sail in the Ocean Blue. I don't know where that came from. I think I was a pirate in a past life. That came from the depths of my soul. A huge selling point of Crumbl is the fact that the cookies look aesthetically pleasing, and their cookies are designed with Instagram in mind. So you would expect, if they're putting all of this emphasis on the look of the cookie, that the cookie would be a lookie. That was the display cookie too. That was truly the best that they could do. It's like dripping from the side. Oh, and there's a sprinkle. Okay, well, now it doesn't look so bad. Okay, well, this one actually looks pretty good, but bro, relax. Nobody's taking that cookie from you. Actually though, that cookie is $5. I do understand why they're gripping it like that. You cannot have the cookie thief reaching into the cookie jar and taking that thing, because that's worthy of calling the police over. Aesthetic wise, I don't think there's another cookie on this subreddit that gets as much hate as the pink donut. PSA, never get pink donut. Am I seeing this right, or am I crazy? Maybe I'm just petty, but I feel worst I've ever gotten, besides raw cinnamon roll. Pink donut, we need to talk. Call this someone swiping left on my Tinder profile, because they hate the way this one looks. Ugh, what a letdown. This one kind of kills me because one, the animal crackers aren't even in the center of the cookie, and I don't feel like that would be that hard to do. And then the syrup is just all over the place. They were making these cookies in action. I bought cookies from 5 different Crumbl locations for science. Ooh, one of them looks sickly. I think one of them died on the trip. Grandma did not make it to Oregon. She died on the trail of overconsumption. Speaking of dead things, I don't think the gimmick is gonna last long. In fact, I think it's already starting to die, which is why they are trying so hard to break free of the gimmick. They are throwing just anything they can on that menu. They've branched out to cakes, brownies, pies, obviously controversially. At one point they had ice cream. They also have these things called hand pies, which not even the workers know what it is. I asked what a hand pie was. She had no idea. I really feel for the minimum wage workers who got hired just to bake cookies, and now they're in Great British Bake Off, where every week is just a new dessert challenge that they have to make. They've got water, Crumbl water. I don't want crumbles in my water, thank you. I like my water pre-backwash. Oh, and you can also get gift wrapping for an extra $1.
I went to Crumbl and they asked if I wanted to pay an extra $1 for gift wrapping, and I said yeah, because it's my friend's birthday, and this is what they did.
It's just a string. It's not even a pretty string. Oh, sorry, my bad, guys. We're actually good. The gift wrapping also is supposed to come with a sticker, so that makes it worth the $1. When Crumbl takes a tumble, Dang. I mean, if only you had paid an extra $1 for the gift wrapping, those cookies would have been locked in tight. So another thing that the subreddit really is frustrated about is that there's really no benefit to signing up to be a Crumbl member. They never do discounts ever. All they do is shoot you texts reminding you to buy their cookies. We're here for you this Memorial Day. In recognition of Memorial Day, we want you to know that we're available should you need us. We're open regular hours to serve you. The should you need us is taking me out. Yeah. Today's a tough day, kind of going through it a little bit. But you know what would make it better? Paying full price for a Crumbl cookie. It's a lemon bar week. It's even the point of living. I think it's so honorable that they stayed open, forcing their employees to work that day because they don't have people to remember. They're not even people themselves. How could they form human connections? A legitimate reason to not support Crumbl is just they're really bad to their employees. Crumbl establishes a set wage of $16 an hour for its regular employees, but somehow this includes tips. If I made $5 an hour in tips, Crumbl would flex my wage to $11 an hour so that no matter what, my wage ended up at $16 an hour. The tips that you give at Crumbl do not go to the employee. This is my plea to you guys not to work at Crumbl if you don't have to. I was hired for overnight. They dogged us and treated us like the janitorial crew. We were scolded daily for never doing enough. We would stay 3 or more hours after our shift ended because we were forced to finish every dough batch assigned to us. Did you know that they got in trouble because they violated children labor laws? This is like a evil Keebler tree. Actually, I do kind of feel like Keebler is evil. I feel like their ads are propaganda. I feel like their working conditions are pretty poor. Got let go. I started working there back in November. I loved it. I'm sad. I really liked working there. Crumbl Cookies is a market leader in efficiency of operations to maximize how they can delight and surprise their customers. While it's never optimal to experience a challenge of employment, just know that you helped make Crumbl Cookie the market leader in the premium confection space that is today. I hate this guy. Crumbl lover. Crumbl doesn't even know her. Just a lover of Crumbl. I'm glad they added that in their description because I wouldn't have been able to know that otherwise. The hype lived up to, well, the hype. Crumbl Cookies' excellent treats always live up to the hype. There's a reason this subreddit is always raving about the high quality, taste, and variety of Crumbl Cookies. Are we on the same subreddit right now? The only one who raves about those things is you, and you get downvoted to hell because of it. New Costco food court chocolate chip cookie. Anyone try? Worth it? Better than Crumbl? I'm sure it'll be fine if all you want is a decent chocolate chip cookie, but they can never compete with the extremely unique recipes, high quality ingredients, and expert level baking that Crumbl Cookies can accomplish. At least in my opinion. Please give it a rest. When it comes to discussing Crumbl Cookies, I don't need to take a break. It's just something I love to do. Thank you for your concern though. If Crumbl goes out of business, this guy's world is gonna crumble. I'd marry this man all over again if I could. Wow. You must truly be in a loving relationship if your husband brings you a whole 4-pack of treats from Crumbl Cookies. Oh, it's a love story written in the sweetest of chapters. My heart would skip a beat if Crumbl lover would ever surprise me with a whole 4-pack of Crumbl treats. The key to love is always wrapped in those delightful cookie moments. Here's to the sweetness of love and the joy that Crumbl brings to our shared moments. Golly, a 4-pack is a sincere and heartfelt gesture from your significant other, especially if it's from none other than Crumbl Cookies. So wait, Crumbl lover loves Crumbl, and Crumbl lover loves Crumbl lover, but Crumbl lover 3 loves Crumbl lover, and Crumbl loves no one, especially not their employees. So I guess you could call this a love distribution line. This is sort of beautiful. Crumbl lover asks, you become the CEO of Crumbl Cookies for a day. What's the one change you make? This is the CEO. All the hate was getting to him. He was like, oh, you think it's so easy being the CEO? Okay, well, geniuses. If you were the CEO, what would you do, huh? And they're all like, pay the workers a living wage and maybe make a coffee cookie? Yeah, you see? It's not so easy after all, is it? I get up every day and I think to myself, oh, maybe today they'll like this one. Maybe today they'll like the lemon bar. But every time I get on this subreddit, it tears me down. And they tell me, oh, pay your workers. Oh, pay your workers. Why are you charging $5 for a cookie? Sorry guys, I had to get my meds, which is probably a good thing because I don't know what happened there, but it's definitely an indicator that I need to be medicated. Now, I have a confession. I've never actually had Crumbl before, and so I thought now's the perfect time. If I'm gonna try Crumbl, it's now or never, mostly because I do not know how much longer they're gonna last. And to my surprise and delight, what flavor did they have this week? Pink donut. Naturally, that was the one I was getting. So I went on my mission. I procured the donut. I took a photo of it for Instagram, and my friend responded by saying, I don't know how you managed to get the worst Crumbl cookie, which leads me to believe that I have a friend who is secretly on the subreddit. Okay, here is the moment of truth. Okay, so I thought I was gonna be really artistic, so I set up my phone to be Crumbl cookie oriented. Turns out I did not record on the other camera, so you just get to see me eat this in the ugliest angle of me ever created. Okay, here is the moment of truth. You can't tell, but I was really afraid. I was terrified. I was quaking in my boots. It just tastes like a sugar cookie. I'll let you guys know if later tonight I do something really nasty in the bathroom. Anyways, that's all I had for you guys. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Not in the way that Crumbl Reddit users enjoy Crumbl. And if you haven't yet, please consider giving the video a like and subscribing to join the Kens. And Kens, have a very happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.